Malona maybe maybe. Makoda bale day, channel so mola bobby. Kabankit, you love the upper man funny. Before you call, you consider about the road to July, Johnny. Oh, you better la cha, you man connect to Kumbocha. That was the alumina chimolu, Ogemulu up and butcher kewa. So the Dasilana, name Mangotamontelocha. Camarazin Sona Manshine, if I da Buana, the power of a logana. You got no alkai, you got no alkai, you got no alkai. Me cholia, you got no potwai, you got no potwai, you got no potwai. Obeloge one, you got no alkai, you got no alkai, you got no alkai. I know my puta, you got no potwai, you got no potwai, you got no potwai. Hustle go pay, money go there. Mwana kwilu day by day. Aya taga ofuseka ge, but I'm on victory on the way. Adema koja. Share the wine me ni aloba. Oyo dinaka me para. Olutema kampata yo kwankusa. No retreat, no surrender, no stretch until we take over. Kanse kwado, so chuguma. Ida anunta wogeba. Suni gono divide. Boys are the otherwise. If you my me at twice, if you ditch a boom when grace arrive. Overlooking you got no alkai, you got no alkai, you got no alkai. Me cholia, you got no potwai, you got no potwai, you got no potwai. Overlooking one, you got no alkai, you got no alkai, you got no alkai. I know my puta. You got no potwai, you got no potwai, you got no potwai. Big monster.
The United States of America is a steadfast supporter of the principles that people have a right to choose their own form of government. Nations have a right to choose their own alliances. There are inalienable rights governments must protect. The rule of law must be cherished. Sovereignty and territorial integrity of all states must be respected.
The UN Charter and its principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, human dignity, and the right to self-defense, these principles are universal and we must uphold them. International law must be protected always and everywhere, without any ambiguity, in Ukraine, in the Middle East, and everywhere in the world. This is our global responsibility.
Self-preservation must be protected at all costs. Today, the Biafra Liberation Army have neutralized dozens of these terrorists in our land, and we are proud of them. They will continue to go down. Our demand is very simple. Pull them out of Biafra land. Remove every checkpoint. If you do not dismantle all the checkpoints, they will continue to die. We will continue to excel. We will continue to deal with Nigeria, and Nigeria will never ever remain the same until Biafra exits from Nigeria. A government that uses violence will be responded with the same and equal measure of violence in self-defense. So I told them,
oh my God,
here is not taken, I will turn to a beast and Biafra will come. Nigeria has no rule of law. Their rule of law is gun and bullet. And we have come to resist it. My fellow Biafrans, the world leaders made it very clear that self-preservation is a must. They use the word must. And it should be protected at all costs. At all costs. I want you to understand, it is only in Biafra land
that people are not running away from their ancestral land in the entire Nigeria. In Yoruba land, people are fleeing the ancestral land. In the northeast, northwest, middle belt, people are fleeing from the ancestral land. It is only in Biafra land, and the government of Biafra made it possible. But you know what? They would like you to believe that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. No, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out of the way, which is not possible. I have come. After I'm done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm doing today in 5 years to come. Thank you.
There is no room for sabotage. I am not fighting Biafra freedom with a clear eye. The thing I'm telling you people today, if you know you are going to occupy any position in the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, listen and pay attention. I don't have friend. I don't know anybody. I don't know you. You are not my friend. The only thing that we are doing brought us together is that you have volunteered to serve Biafra people in the homeland. If you become a problem, you will regret it. It is a call to serve Biafra people, not a call to serve Simon Ekpa, not a call to build clique, not a call to form cabals in your various states.
Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Fire, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Everybody, welcome. Una welcome. Una well done. I greet every one of you, every one of us, anywhere we are coming from, anywhere we are joining from. Now my greeting I can give you. As many as are truly, genuinely fighting for the restoration of Biafra, may God the Okike give you the strength to continue. And as for many that are in disguise, that want to joke, failure is your end. Destruction is your end. Because when you think you can come and destroy things, you don't know how it was built or it is built. It is the process it is get. You see, when you look at what is happening now, if you just say you want to take a look at what is happening, go and find out all these people now that are causing all these problems. Who are they? Where were they yesterday when the going was tough? They were not there. These are the people that came in only when the house was completed. I don't know if somebody is getting me. All these people now making this problem, all these people now causing this problem, when the battle was stopped, they were not there. All of them from beginning to the end. They know day, I tell you. When the jungle red, they know they there. All of them. Both those who were claim whatever they claim, they were not there. They only came when the structure was formed. That is why when you see landlord fighting his tenant, you don't know why that landlord is so mean and determined to keep his house. Because when he was building that house from beginning, making the plans, gathering the money, you were not there as the tenant. Despite your coming to pay, you were not there. But immediately he finishes building the house, you came in because you paid as in the name of tenancy rent or fee or whatever. It doesn't matter. You may pay 100 years. And then you came. And then you came in to the house because you paid your rent or fees. You thought within you that you have arrived. You can do whatever you want with the building. You are only a tenant. Somebody paid the price for the foundation. You only paid for living inside the house. So you don't know the pains. You don't know. You only came in when the battle is settled, when Pepedore is finished. That is why when I look at all these people today in the name of they want Biafra, tears that drop my eyes. You see, I know they feel come line again. The same people that want Biafra are fighting themselves. No be shame. They do now. The enemy say make una they fight each other. Una true they fight each other. You say you get common sense. Whoever you are, I'm not interested. Is it not time for you as a wise and intelligent somebody to know that this is the time to sit up? Prove yourself that you're truly a Biafra. Look at what is going on in Biafra land today. And they people are you see what is going on? Musa CDS is telling you that the only way to stop is ranching. Automatic must ranching. They must have their way. But Musa have not come to explain to you what has ranching got to do with some people taking over other people's community. We will look into that anyway when we get there. Our own people, Ndi Igbo, are fighting for 2027, are fighting for APC, are fighting for PDP, are fighting for whatever they want to fight for, alliance and no alliance. I'm not interested. But the question is this. Today, about $32 billion, how much? About 21 billion US dollars is being signed for Tinubu loan. You see, it's only a fool Nijiri Bitego Nanke Michael would have ụgwọ na nke John. One ikaji ụgwọ. You still the owe. You went to Michael and borrowed money to settle John's debt. You see the owe. Definitely. If you are owing Michael 1 million naira and you went to John's house, John, please lend me 1 million. Make I take go settle Michael. That 1 million you see the owe. Abi? The only difference is that the service rate from Michael might be 100,000 per month. John might say, okay, give me 80. It doesn't make difference. No difference. The same debt you are owing. To the point that they even borrow money to service the debt. IMF loan is free. We are not owing IMF. Does that mean you're free? Who they deceive who? Today, 21 billion US dollars are about to sign, and our people are jumping up. Do you know why they're jumping up? Not because they're getting any allocation, not because they're getting anything, but because they are going to be giving money out of the 21 billion dollars. Probably, maybe that 21 billion dollars, they will share them. All these politicians you see that call themselves Igbos and the Easterners, they go share them. Maybe they will give them $100,000. They get $100,000. They will go see. They are not interested. When the North will use the money to build their land, the remaining one. Listen, do you know the ugly part? As they give you $100,000, say you make you no bother yourself, go home. Then go collect 1 million, put for their pocket, use the remaining one, build not. You did there. I pity you now. I greet every one of you. Anyway, they come from Sophisticated, I see you. Sophisticated News, I greet you. The way Maragema, John Wodo, I greet you. Yamakwaraganama. Iwu Biafra ekene nnukwu ekene. Chibuzede ekene gwara gị agbara dike. Agbara dike aha ike. Aha dike agbara dike bụ aha ike. I greet you agbara dike. Frank Chukwuka ekene gwa gị. Amuche Udo. Your presence they give me joy. M special. M special and they will M special. I greet you. I love that name. Mike's son. I greet you, Mike's son. Sandra Oriaki. Ekenekwangi. Mercy Akere Ekenekwangi. Mercy, I greet you, Mercy. So today I saw some things. I don't know what you see. I don't know what you feel about the circumstances surrounding our people today. It's too painful, and our men that are supposed to be defending us are not defending us because of one thing or the other. It's a shame that things that has not been happening are not happening. It's a shame that we have forgotten Mazi Simon Ekpa. It's a shame that we have forgotten Nnamdi Kanu. Because definitely, totally, completely, we are not doing anything. We are not doing anything. The only thing we are doing now is accusing and fighting each other. The only thing we are doing now is looking for tomorrow. UGO247 will start the collect raise. UGO247 will start raising funds too. Thank you. Thank you. We will come there. We are coming there. Thank you so much. Thank you. You need to see that is what we are saying now. Go to social media, see them disgracing themselves. So as I be the talk, we don't forget our leaders. Make I tell you, make I tell you, you will not make any progress. You don't go make any progress by always abandoning your leaders. You cannot always progress by abandoning your leaders because you feel you can make it. You can do it better than yourself. You feel, after all, I know what he knows. Why now? Waiting with it. Everything he can do, me, I can do better. Even where he create one, you go create two. That's our problem. But God will always do the one where he take the God. That's just the simple truth. God will always do the one where make and God. That is just the simple truth. No matter what anybody is doing, no matter what anybody is saying, God will do the one where you take the God. If you look at what Mazen Namdekan is going through now, you will see that there is nothing like anything like relief coming. Do you see anybody talking about Mazen Namdekan again? But before, when PM was, that is why Nigeria never wanted to rest. Nigeria wanted never rest until they make sure Simon Ekpa has been stopped. Yeah. Did they make sure say they stop him?
A soldier called me one day, one of my boys. He was crying. I paid money for his children's school fees and all that. He was crying that he was deployed to where they are protecting repentant bandits. And he's seen the ones that killed his friends and his co-soldiers and colleagues. And he's protecting them. And they are wearing uniforms. They are being fed. And they are being given all the attributes and the freedom that a prisoner cannot get. Meanwhile, people that snatch a phone, 33 Nokia, from Oshodi, from somebody's pocket, they are in prison.
Are still awaiting trial.
Yes, but the de-radicalized pass through this process. A ceremony is done, and they are given certificates and allowed to integrate into the society. When I say integrate into the society, it means that they all now have rights back to join any military, police, or any agency of their choice. And I told people that could listen then, I said, the only benefits for the radicalization process is to use that they are gathering as harvesting intelligence. If I gather those people together, I will put listening devices, I will give them their phones, I will put credit on their phones, I will give them access to communicate, I will begin to track all the things they are saying, the people they are calling, and I will be picking those people quietly and just take them to a separate place. And before you know, the ones you kept that you are doing the radicalization will give you enough intelligence to pick up the kingmakers and the henchmen in the forest. And before you know, everything will be dying down.
All these things, because I just want to talk about Musa now. As you can see, if you heard that man very correctly, only in Nigeria you have terrorists that are repented, protesting, I said, for let allowance payment. I tried to get the video. I can't get it again. I don't know where it is. The video surfaced online some time ago. Everybody saw it. In Nigeria, the repentant terrorists are being paid monthly. I hope somebody they get me. Monthly, they are being paid. Monthly, they are being paid. Every month, they carry money, pay them. Why some workers don't get their payment? And it happens that there was a time last 2 years, they paid them 2 weeks late. They have to hit the street and protest. And did you know what? Nobody shoot, nobody tear gas, nobody dispatch them. No. What do we see? Army were telling them, no, cool down, relax, calm down, don't talk, don't make them. They were beating them. But even in Nigeria, police, if they protest for whether a little salary or been a small salary, they send another police, make it go tear gas up. You don't see that kind of thing. Ah, God. The people don't know that now. Are you getting the message? Only in Nigeria. Now, maybe we'll go to Musa first because I don't get too much time to waste.
Through targeted special purpose vehicles such as LAF-CINCO, Ecolog, and secure the livelihoods of countless Nigerians, not just in Lagos, but across the Federation. And I want to mention here clearly that for us, in order to address insecurity, two things are basic.
That in order to address insecurity, that is, in order to curb insecurity, in order to have security, what will you do? Listen very well. No, listen.
We must be able to control the movement of animals across the region. In doing that, it's important that we create ranches.
This is a country. This is a country. Telling you, remember, when you hear that it is happening to Emeka, it will still happen to John. When you hear it happened to Olu, it happened to Kunle, it happened to Musa, it go happen to you, Okoko. It go happen to you, Okori. It go happen to you, Okonkwo. It go happen to you, Okeke. It go happen to you, Okafo. This is one thing we do not put into consideration. The same way it was happening in the Middle Belt yesterday, is the same way it is now happening in is it Rivers or Cross Rivers? The same way when it happened, Nigeria police and army and government will tell you, go and they make peace with those where they buy you. Have you ever seen this form of thing? Yet they will come out and tell you, we are trying to solve the insecurity. We are looking for the perpetrator. Who be the perpetrator? Perpetrators. People where they threat where they threat pepper. No, jokes aside. Police will tell you they are seriously looking for these people. We saw a video last time, Ogoni people angry, shouting at the police. Police said to them, go and negotiate with the Fulanese. I want you to understand something. Not that they have common boundary. Okay. Common boundary, they holy. Not that they have any form of boundary or even uncommon boundary. That anything boundary they don't have. whether uncommon boundary, whether demonic boundary, whether satanic boundary, whether evil boundary, whether spiritual boundary, whether water boundary, or even magical boundary, they have no boundary by any means. And they come to your land, they buy you, take over your community, take your land and live by force, chase you out. You run to police. Police say, go and they dialogue with them. My question is this. You go to army still tell you, go and dialogue with them. Now my question is this. Somebody will enter your house, buy your papa, buy your wife, buy your children. You manage to escape. He come occupy your house, sit for your house, rename your community to his father's name. And you think you going back to negotiate with him will work, will what anything? You cannot be. No, you going there is going to submit yourself to destruction. They go use you eat pepper soup. Because somebody welcome your land, a stranger, an alien entered your land, take over your community, rename it, chase you away, buy so many of you. The remnant were asked to go and dialogue with them. How can you go and dialogue with somebody that wants your life? Somebody that wants your life. Nigeria Army, police, all the security operatives says, go and dialogue with them. And in the Middle Belt, Benue, we see them. They testify with their own mouth that the Nigerian military are aiding them. This is not the first time, this is not the second time. When you ask the police and the army will tell you that the headers overpowered them. Is there in the video? And today, Musa is telling you that the only way to stop all this is by creating ranching. Creating ranching is not that they are coming to your land to buy land and establish their ranching. Maxwell, we all know Maxwell, a Ghanaian in Ghana. He is doing ranching. He bought the land. He bought the land where he grazes his cattle. He buy and pay. He come becoming old. Now, the federal government of Nigeria have already created a ministry for Malu, ministry for cattle. So every budget, as they are budgeting for Ministry for Agriculture, they are still budgeting for Ministry for Cattle. I want you to get this message. The way they want it to be is the way they are getting it. And you think fighting each other will solve your problem? You think Obi will solve your problem? I dare P2B to come out and say, if you make me praise, if P2B come out to contact me, I go stop Biafra join them. If P2B come out, fit talk him, I go leave, I no go fight for Biafra again, I go join them. I go there shout P2B every minute. If P2B can come out and say, if I become the president, there will be no more headers buying people. And if I become the president, I will make sure that every community taken away by Fulanese will be restored to the original owners. If it come out to talk calm, I go advise everybody to follow P2B. You know what they do. Nobody would dare because this is agenda. Now my question is this: if the agenda is that these people will carry out their conquest mission, and you are not addressing it, what do you want to do? They say, yeah, I will make Nigeria good. Forgotten that, remember, Tinubu told you that you will have 24 hours electricity. You've forgotten that. Tinubu said so. That he is coming to give you 24 hours electricity. Free. Let us listen to this man. Listen again. That the solution is ranching. So this ranching, Nigerian government is going to use the money that came out from your resources with there for Biafra land to build ranching for them. Probably pay them money for staying inside the ranch also. It's not that they are going to build the ranch in no. Anywhere, every community, they have the right to say, now here we want to stay. Government to go build up for them. You must give them land for ranching. You must give them land for ranching. That is what Musa is telling you, in case you don't understand. And this is what they want. You know, people are not understanding what this ranching means. Ranching doesn't mean just go and graze your land. No. The ranching is that when every community has given them land, they go live there. Sure, you understand? When they live in that community, they begin to bond there. They begin to take over there. After 5-10 years, they will begin to do you waiting they do anyway. Your land will be taken out of your own hand and they will chase you away. This is the meaning of original ranching. In case you don't know, some people will say, let them come, if that will settle the problem, let them take a piece of land and do their farming. No! When you know how they do, just 6 by 4 square. 6 by 4 square house. They fit reach 20 inside. They no send. Not to talk of when you give them plenty big land in the name saying where they go do ranching. Understand? Coming to take over your land. And the people are still deliberating that it is the best thing if that will solve the insecurity. Who told you? That is the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of the insecurity. Not insecurity, land grabbing, ethnic cleansing. Listen to him again.
We must be able to control the movement of animals across the region. In doing that, it's important that we create ranches. Ranches will do a great deal in securing our country and will prevent the conflict between the farmer herders clashes. Again, secondly, we must learn to stop.
He says it will settle the farmers herders clash. Now I want to ask a question. How manage, how come, how jokingly, how prayerfully, how miraculously has clash between farmer and the herder resort to ethnic cleansing and the land grabbing? How do you reconcile this? Some tell you it's a global warming. Some say it's climate change. Musa now tell you is herders, farmers clash. And the way to solve it is by making sure every community give land for ranching. Now I want to ask a question. How? I don't know. Because some people, when they understand the English, when you speak, it go explain to me better. Does it mean that the farmers' headers clashes that they tell us that is the problem is the reason why they are now taking over people's community, renaming the communities to their names, to the Fulani names, and they living in the community while the people are living in IDP camps? That's the ones who remain. If na clash, as Musa they tell the world, that is headers clash, if it is true, why are the farmers no longer farming? Why are they being paid on daily basis? And why have they left their communities and run to IDP camp? See, you go to IDP camp. If it is headers farmers clash, what have you got to do with those in IDP camp? You go there, you buy them also. Is IDP camp farmland? Are you grazing your animals in IDP? But they often go to IDP camp and they buy them in numbers. And then somebody is here telling you is farmers headers clash. That is the kind of evil P2B. Because I said that any day P2B will say the truth. People say, he is the only governor that did not take bribe. Listen to me, let me tell you something. P2B, what P2B did is worse than somebody that took bribe. P2B keep whether 300 or 50 billion or 30 billion dollars in bank account, you no touch them. Fools, una no ask on herself. Anambra get hospital, Anambra get electricity, Anambra get road, Anambra get one good industry. Where go say Anambra State get this industry? What did they get? One reason that made P2B to put that money in the bank is for him to use it to do business. You don't know. You don't know. Whose bank did he deposit the money? Now my bank? Somebody took the money that belonged to the whole Anambra and they put in his own bank, in his own P2B bank. And they use this money for more than 5 years to do business transaction. If you use $300 million to do business for 1 year, you don't know say you go get $200 million without stretching. All you need to do, invest the money immediately. Millions we are talking about, not hundreds. Invest $1 million. If you get $1 million, just invest and go to sleep. By the end of 1 year, no surprise, you go collect 2 million. It depends as the market rise. So P2B did this for years with your money. He's not a thief. He's a good man. He did not collect bribe. He did not steal your money. But he used you. Ranching will stop them from going to buy people in IDP camp. Abi? Ranching will stop them from renaming people's community and taking over people's community. Remember, is this same Musa that told the world that they have now freed the communities, that the people in IDP camp are now returning back? Let them show you one single person that have returned back to his home from the IDP camp. May they show you one person. I don't say one community, just one person. In the same zoo, this insurgent group are collecting taxes from people. They have some community that they are in charge of. They have their secretariat built. In the same country you call the P2B country, you have Hizbah police, you have Sharia law, you have Sharia court, you have Sharia judge, you have Sharia lawyers. Who pay them? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. How many systems of government are you running? Most people don't even know. That's what people don't know. How many systems of government are you running? You don't know. You have the government of the insurgent. Boko Haram have their secretariat where you pay tax in the communities they conquer. They pay them tax. ISWAP, all of them have their own. And then you have Hizbah police. Hizbah police is being paid by Nigerian government. The same way their budget for Nigerian police is the same way they budget for Hizbah police. The same way they budget for what do you call them? The Islamic army. The same way they budget for Islamic army is the same. This one be like Hizbah police during Ramadan. Islamic. Okay, this one is Islamic police. Are you seeing it? Hizbah, Islamic police. Then the same way they budget for Nigerian army is the same way they budget for this army of Islamic affairs. Rather, they give them better budget than the original Nigeria army or original Nigeria police. You know, see if I talk and they show you. Who are they representing? Ask yourself. Somebody is telling you he will build Nigeria with Islamic religion, not Islamic religion, with Islamic government running. Nigeria is operating under 3 systems of government. 1, Tinubu government. 2, Islamic system of government. 3, the insurgent, Fulani insurgent government. 3 systems of government. Verify yourself. P2B can verify what I'm saying. And he knows the truth. So until you begin to speak truth to the face of lies, tell them saying that true in one talk. Nothing there happen. If P2B becomes the president of Nigeria now, as we are saying, it will not change anything. Who tells you it will change? Who deceived you? It surprised me when people don't even want to address the real. That's my problem. I know they like if you they talk, you go they talk. I'm like, I talk as he be, just bring them out or saying and I say no. And it's not for that saying it look somehow. No, you don't look anyhow. The same sin and at the same sin. Nothing you can paint it to remove it from being sin. So Musa is telling you that
Mr. President,
telling you that the best way is by you accepting that these people will be your neighbors. They live within the community so that it go more easier for them to take over and they push you away. They are not yet in your communities. They are visiting and you are crying. When they can't live in your community, how you go be now? Hey, God. Well, no. Never seen where you mini pop, a man named Mini Ogade. Now, listen here. the budget of 21 billion naira. $21 billion. Senate has approved it already. It's not as if they are deliberating. They have already approved it. And let me tell you something you don't know. Each loan Senate approves, they have their percentage. They have their percentage. When the loan comes, they go collect their own. Since Tinubu entered, have you imagined how much he have collected? All the loans that Tinubu the my serious fake and the original Buhari collected. Yeah. All the loans that fake and the original Buhari collected. Have you started paying? You see, I said they have used you to borrow money in advance, but you don't know. When they have said the whole of Eastern region is full of resources, give us money. Look at that region. If you don't pay, take over. Anywhere you touch, resources there, and you think you are safe, they don't say you in advance. Now you don't know. It is saying that maybe your problem. They look me. They tell you fight for freedom December. You don't go fight for freedom. Someone is you para worowa aboda. Someone is you para woroya fonane. Someone is you para woroya ka. Na de kan you para get one respect. All those who naive na they protect Igochi. I go know where you go take do them. By the time they come take cover your land. Listen to loan. Listen.
Mr. President, I listened to the committee presentation and I listened to Senator Olamilekong, the chairman of appropriation. First and foremost, Mr. President, this has to do with our collective inheritance. This is a loan that my generation and generation yet unborn will be saddled to payment or to pay.
Are you listening? Ingi or Ningi know that this loan they are borrowing can never be paid. I saw his submission. I said, make I analyze them. He knows that this is not money you will count, piam, 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 and pay, or you sign paper and pay. No. This is the money that can never be paid back from generation to generation. He knows. If he knows, and the people like you sitting out there insulting people like us because you want P2B to be your president, you are not asking yourself, if P2B become president, will he do anything different from what others are doing? You can't do anything. You cannot do anything different. It's not about personal changes. It's not about Igbo. Listen, let me tell you another thing. Our people will be Igbo, where they fight to make P2B become president, are doing it. They are investing in the campaign of P2B. Do you know why? You don't know why. And you, Mumuli, that's why I said, when you want to follow anybody, find out who that person is. If you want to support UGO247, find out what UGO247 is. For instance, this thing I'm drinking now, you don't know what is it. You see it. You say, I like your drink. Drink, that is the best drink you will drink it. It's a very good drink. Drink you know go, if you drink you know go tired. You don't know what I'm drinking. You support me. Hey, I give you $1,000. That drink, the drink I'm always go, they give you long life. You see how we deceive ourselves. That is the same thing. Most people today that are joining P2B, supporting P2B, don't know what those that are investing in P2B want or meant. Some people are bringing millions of dollars and they investing inside P2B head. Inside his head, not on his head. Inside his brain. Because P2B like ego. Ask yourself, by the way, P2B, where una the call saying a good man? How many industries a P2B get for this one? He get up to 4 or 5 industries. But ask yourself, how many build for your papa house? Will be Igbo land? None. None. Not even a tobacco industry. No, not even, no, nothing. I want to tell you, it's only when you trust somebody, you will invest in that person. If I am right, P2B do not trust anything about Nigeria. Even when he was a governor in Anambra for 8 years, P2B never saw or see or foresee any reason to invest in Anambra. He made money and he went and invested upon his investment outside zoo. And this is people that are working for zoo to solve. All of them that are fighting to keep zoo, telling you to come and vote, telling you Nigeria go better, Nigeria. Ask yourself, how many of them built industries in Nigeria to promote, to build, to beautify, to make Nigeria great? How many of them do it? No. Does it mean they don't have industries? They have industries, but they refuse to invest in Nigeria because they know Nigeria is destroyed already. So this man knows that the money borrowed already, generations to come will not be able to come out of that debt. And he's not crying. Generations. Listen to him. Listen.
Mr. President, I listened to the committee presentation and I listened to Senator LIV July, the chairman of appropriation. First and foremost, Mr. President, this has to do with our collective inheritance. This is a loan that my generation and generation yet unborn will be saddled to payment or to paying. Yes, this is a proposed payment plan, borrowing plan, but in this document, there is no indication of how these loans will be paid. That is one.
Are you getting the message? Now, not that there is no indication. There is, but they refuse to show you the indication. They have already told the people, see that place where they call Southeast. Now there your money there. Any day the loan agreement elapse, go there, begin to dig 1 mineral where you like. People don't understand. Before you borrow money, before you borrow money, if you go bank, even common bank, even for zoo, common, wait till be bank. Even if you go meet an individual, say you want borrow money, that person go ask you how you want pay me. When do you want to pay me back? Are they lie? But Nigeria will never, all the money Nigeria has been borrowing, ever since where I know say Nigeria they borrow money, no system has been defined that this is the system we are going to be using to return your money to you. They will never tell you, but they will show you how they borrow the money. They know they show you how they pay the money. That means they are not paying the money. And that is why this man is worried. How can we see you borrow money? You tell us if you borrow this 21 million now, billion dollars, or not billion naira, $21 billion. You borrow, you go build the Southeast Red Train. Listen, let me tell you. Only Nigeria borrows money to pay senators. Nigeria borrows money to pay buy cars and offices for vice president and the first lady's office. Only Nigeria borrowed money to buy cars for the senators and pay them allowances. Borrowed. Only Nigeria borrowed money to buy nyash for President Buhari, we don't live or die. I don't know the one way be. And the Nigeria still borrowed money to buy Tinubu jet. Everything is about borrow. I think say you borrow money to invest. Where the money go, they come out. You go, they use the interest where they get, they pay small. No be so. If I go borrow money now, for instance, if I go borrow money from bank as I did so now, bank go ask you what you want to can do. You say, I want to can build house, or I want to can buy taxi. They go give you, because they know say if you buy the taxi, they go ask you how you want to pay, service the debt every month, every week, every year, how you want to have. You go say every month I go to give you $1,000. They go say okay. If you dey drive the taxi, whether you give high purchase or anyhow, it's not important. The important thing is that this is where money comes in from. So at the end of every month, you will even get beyond that 1,000 and have something for yourself and still pay service. Pay the money. You are now cutting the money. But do you know Nigeria own? Nigeria don't pay. Nigeria, this, for instance, this $21 billion they are going to borrow now. After borrowing it, probably the interest every year will be $1 million. At the end of every year, Nigeria will have to borrow money to pay the $1 million. And it's not only this, so they are owing billions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions, and yet they do not have money to pay the interest. They have to borrow money every year to pay interest of the money they have consumed. The thing is they are building rail station. Have you not seen the train stations where they push the train? The thing is saying a new train, they push them. The rail, if they catch fire, only in Nigeria. Now, this man don't rise. They ask, say, it's not telling me how you want borrow this money, how you want shop them. How are you going to pay? Because this thing don't pass me. You know, say some people still get conscience. Even if they collect the money they shop, you still get conscience when they prick them, when they shook them. I'm not going to interject again. Just listen from beginning now. Listen to him.
Mr. President, I listened to the committee presentation and I listened to Senator LIV July, the chairman of appropriation. First and foremost, Mr. President, this has to do with our collective inheritance. This is a loan that my generation and generation yet unborn will be saddled to payment or to paying. Yes, this is a proposed payment plan, borrowing plan, but in this document, there is no indication of how these loans will be paid. That is one. Secondly, if you look at the committee's report, on page 3, number 1, that the loan shall specify the purpose of which the borrowing is intended, which shall only be a long-term capital expenditure and human capital development. Going further on page 8, Mr. President, you will now take number 5 under the table. Most NDAs are unable to implement their capital projects effectively due to long delays in funding disbursement. The loans will go a long way to addressing this challenge. Inclusion of this project in the National External Borrowing Plan will enable financial closure and timely implementation. This is not specified which MDS and how much does each one cost. Open page 9. Number 8. Part of the loans will be used to fund priority projects such as railways, security, agriculture, power plants, housing, and digital connectivity to boost production. Mr. President, this needs specification. How much goes to in each? And therefore, go to page 10.
Leader, you have 1 minute remaining.
Go to page 10, Mr. President, with all due respect. The committee further notes that 12 states of Abia, Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Kaduna, Katsina, Lagos, Niger, Oyo, Sokoto, Yobe, and Zapara will benefit. These states will benefit how much? What is the demarcation? Finally, sir.
I don't know if you listen. Those states that will be benefiting. Listen, let me rewind again. Listen.
The committee further notes that 12 states of Abia, Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Kaduna, Katsina, Lagos, Niger, Oyo, Sokoto, Yobe, and Zapara will benefit. These states will benefit how much? What is the demarcation? Finally, sir. Finally, Mr. President, take a look at our Constitution. Section 81, Section 82, Section 83, and Section 84. Mr. President, if you allow me another 1 minute, I will read these provisions. What am I saying? I understand the work put in by the committee, but I don't think the committee has done a job good enough for the presentation of this chamber. We all represent constituencies. We need to go home and say, this is how these monies, when borrowed, will impact in either security, what amount in agriculture. When it comes to states, let's know how much goes into this state. But here, Mr. President, most of the provisions...
With all due respect, former leader, your time is off. You've spoken for that 3-4 minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's okay, Mr. President.
They don't cut them off. Because what he is saying is not the kind of things they want to hear. And you see people today perambulating in the name of one Nigeria. In the name of one Nigeria, they are perambulating and perambulating. And Buhari, Buhari, Tinubu have signed the word to restructure Igbo land, to reconsider, to organize Igbo land. They are there. What has happened? What will happen now? Today, let me tell us, until we begin to face the reality and tell ourselves the truth. Now, Anambra State is the warm-up to do election. Soludo the warm-up to do election. If say Simon will stay here now, Soludo for don't do banner, big banner or big board that Nnamdi Kanu should be freed. Or if for don't go visiting Nnamdi Kanu again because of the pressure. Remember, Soludo was the one that advise that they give their men to Bobago, and China Sawura and Chike Doziem bought in and they sold all the ESN to Bobago. Remember, they confessed to that one. Soludo said that he have met with them and agreed with them that there is no more ESN, that any other person you say carrying gun is a criminal, that they have nothing to do with Simon. Then, I think in 2021 or 2022, and they said it in public. They came out and said that the only way is political solution. And that political solution is that Nnamdi Kanu should sign an agreement before he comes out. So when you see them now, blah, 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 how conditional release, blah, 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 have you forgotten that you were the one that preached for the what do you call it, political solution? You preached political solution, and then Nigeria don't accept your political solution offer. And now you say unconditional. How the unconditional release has nothing to do with political solution? Today, everywhere Jolo in ala Biafra, Ndino na emereziko dosi massacre. Today, as we speak, they are not doing it the way they want it. Sorry. Are you getting? I beg, like this video for me. Just like this video for me. Try and like it for me. I beg. Even if you know, share, like for me. Even from each, try and retweet it. So now the question be this. The question be this. What you they do? All these people you see on social media, it's always about money. 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 Everybody is doing, hey, let me get the better subscribers that will come and pay. I believe by now, if you go into social media, go to X, go to by now, they go, don't they do, these people, don't they do their own? The other one, don't they do their own? They don't they prepare how to blackmail this one today, how to blackmail the other one tomorrow, so that you will go and give them your money. Ask yourself, the one where you give them yesterday, waiting they take and do. The one where you give them yesterday, waiting in take and do. Now the question where you go to ask them. It's not about coming to expose this one and expose the other one. No, ask them. Waiting be the evidence. You hear Butuzo come out to say nobody they give them money. Even the people that claim they give them money, then they say they don't give them money. So they are living under the grace. Are you getting the message? They live by the grace. They survive by the grace. And they went before, edited it and bring only the place they say somebody, only one person, do not give them. Not knowing that they themselves are included. Mberaya can with this Biafra. And make I tell you, anywhere you there, if you true want freedom, anything you know you can do for Simon Eber to come out to begin the do. because he is the only leader that will lead fearlessly, confront every situation, and tell you, say, na me do am. That's one thing about him. Listen, we are in jungle. I don't talk am before. Now jungle we dey. If you know they ready to dey brutal, comot for road. The three places for anybody that want to fight for freedom to be: one is grave, two is prison, three is exile. Simon Ekpa was never afraid of going to prison. Sure, Ayaba was never afraid. If they were afraid, they should have stopped before they were arrested, because they saw the red alert button, especially PM. He know. Go and watch few days or weeks before we go. Watch the kind of comment he make. Watch the kind of music he plays and dance. Watch. When you listen, it was just later that I listened to one. I said, this man knows say he could stay in for some time. You go listen to the other one, the same message. He knows something is about to happen. And we are here today. Make I tell you the truth. Nobody to won't make this Biafra to come that will not support what Simon Ekpa built. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came in, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. That he is bringing a new dimension into this very agitation. New dimension, not IPOB, come and do your oath. Come and take your oath. Come and pay your contribution. This is all they do. You contribute. Listen, the enemies have been using our people time without number for a long time. They made you believe that you contribute money, you swallow. The other one contribute, you swallow. The other one, how long are you going to be stealing and stealing this money? How long? How long? Now question I ask. And all of you that have stolen, all of you that have eaten, all of you that have been paid, ask yourself, where are you now? Are you better than yesterday? Your yesterdays are even better than your today. All of you. You see, all of them that follow Dog and Kene, and now they tell you they are divided their house. That Ogenkere is not capable. They are liars. They are all liars. Why they did what they did is because they believe PM is coming out, that they have lost it. All of them don't lose. All of them. And like I said last time, I think 2 days ago or 3, I said, if PM will come out, even me, UGO247, will PM will be happy with me? That's the question you should ask yourself. Why I know they look your face. Ask yourself, have you done well? If Simon Ekpa comes out now, will he be happy? Will he just be scrolling through internet or listening to news or seeing what is happening and see that, look at what you have done. Look at what Nasu Zukwi is doing. Look at what Beke Amandi is doing. Look at what Isha John has done. Look at what UGO247 is doing. Where he say, Isha John is doing the right thing. I love it. Where he says so. UGO247, you are doing the right thing. Will he say so? That is the point. And then, like if I give example, I use my own, I use myself. So you go understand how deep that in day, how it worry me. Someone ever day house now, for instance, and they looking into the social media and they see all the madness and see all the cocos and they see all the fulefus and they say, what are we doing? Will he be happy? What are we doing? Now that song, it's okay. Oye me malifigeme, biko cheke you fumao. Imalifigeme umame, menya makeshi. I think that was Malaika. If you want to do saga, do saga. No come say you be Biafra agitator. Biafra agitator. This is the account you must pay your money into. I hear they will see account. Maybe tomorrow UGO247 go create his own account to bring out. And I will call Butuzo for phone, Butuzo to go talk. Give account, give money to UGO247. This is what is running. Abateke. Only actually a way of communicating with India. Go and another ego. Why? Why are we like this? When you hear Mazen Nnamdi say that everything about us is mercantilism. Everything. One again more mercantilism. One again about mercantilism. You must find a way of making money out of it. When they get sick, you will look for a way of. May God have mercy on us. Omu Biafra now every day, and a woman every day. Somebody will sit down and be devising a way, a means of making money out of it. Ndị bụ unu jọkatakwa njọ. On Mazen Nnamdi Kanu puta. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out now, he will be happy with everybody, right? But those that went to plan that Simon Ekpa should be even taken to or even pied. You went to Finland. You did not go to Finland to tell them that your leader is in detention. You left all your countries of abode and they went to Finland just to talk. Hey, Simon is not an IPOB member. Finish. Have you seen how big your thinking capability is? Even now, some people go there write to you where your self-proclaimed PM now. Shebi una say una no dey hear. Hand don't touch una. Una don't go in. Una don't hide. You see that people don't even know what they want. The thing is about una me get and pass. No, we are looking for freedom. I am asking a question. Is this Biafra 2? Is it 3? Is it not only 1? You claim you flew Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have told you, if there is anybody that know where to get this freedom, you know how to get this freedom, go and get it. Someone ever you listen to me, he said, if you know how to get this Biafra, get this Biafra, but don't fight me. Leave me to do it my own way. If you have a different way, go and follow your way. I am not fighting you. He said it's a rally. Why are you still fighting him? Why are you gloating? Mazenam Dekano, they went to Kenya and kidnapped him. We, the Igbos, we celebrated. Some even come to social media and kneel down and give thanks and praise to God. So we are popping champagne. So we are jubilating. So we are happy in the name, say the Biohanese, in the name the Biohanese leader, in the name this and that. Your own brother. Your own brother. For doing nothing, only that you want a political post, you want political position. Devo Maya and Co. Ifeanyi Ubah and Co. Where are you today? Ifeanyi Ubah is gone. Devo Maya, where are you today? The presidency, did you get it? The vice president, Devo Maya, they give you Mbano. What about the Senate president? Nigeria told Tinubu told him, what is his name? Devo Mahi, leave this Senate presidential post. Don't even go competing. I will give you another term. He accepted without knowing what he will be given. Unopposed, he answered, an Igbo man. Somebody enter and tell you, even when you know you stand 100% chance better than Akpabio, they told you to leave the position for Akpabio. Come and take a labor prefect, and you agreed to become a labor prefect. No worry me say I know they call him minister. And you know be minister, not prefect. Now they are telling you, how bend the peribe for the buy. The buy only the peribe. And a book one night you work on a two na Ghana. More, I'm not so no more than 300,000. I said 300 buildings in Ghana. It's not enough. But you see, where kingdom build is a kingdom. How would you feel if that is to be your land? You want to take over. It's not that you are just building an estate. No, you are building Igbo kingdom in another man's land. You are building Igbo dynasty in another man's land. Ihe na-emedekwa anyị nọ. Ihe na ọ na-emekwa anyị wa. Ihe na ọ na-emekwa anyị. Biafra is my home. You don't tell. She know the Gwala. How you doing? I greet you one name. You know we are saying that we want to come home. You are encouraging us to run away. May God have mercy. And this person that is building this Igbo dynasty, if you go back to his community and shake, if you go back to his community and shake, maybe he built a very big mansion there, but he do not go home. Why? Because of what is happening in Biafra land today. Join hands. Let us build our land. Listen, the best fighters and the true citizens are those that stood their ground. Even when there was nothing to stand for, they stood their ground. Not those that came in later when everything has been done. No. Now who fight the first fight? First set of the people will start the fight until the fight can't get shit. You know, say when you enter battlefront, if you before battle they get front, you know, say that they fight. You get the time where you go fight before some people go come know say now this side they this one the enemy they this side they east they west. You go know as you go they go, but you get the time where we say the battle be say everywhere your enemy they surround you. And you were fighting, bringing them down until you go to the point where you face them one side. So, because your purpose of fighting them is to push them to one side. Once you get them one side, you will be able to see them clearly and fight back. But when they were surrounding you, so when these enemies were surrounding us, we were fighting. And even now, they're still surrounding us. But we are not fighting them. We are romancing them. We are even bringing down our brothers for them. I now got to show Munai just for these people. Yeah. I now got to Munai just for them. I want to ask you a question. When you bring down your brother now, who takes the glory? As our people go gather, bring down Mazen Namdekano, who is taking the glory? Who rejoiced? Who celebrated? Are they not the Northerners? Did even in the public they celebrated? Even angry that he wears Fendi cloth. Are you getting the message? Our people, we give them reasons to rejoice over us day by day. As they take Simon away, do you still hear the Northerners coming to tell you how wicked Simon is? Tell me una they host to space. Make una host to space and now make us see them coming. Before you will see Northerners coming to tell him, if you want to fight for your freedom, for your Biafra, stop killing our soldiers. Don't you see them? They come to say it in the space whenever you come to space. Today, how many of you have been able to see them come to space to tell you, stop killing our soldiers? And you think you are doing anything. You are not doing. Listen, you cannot bring Biafra with the lies and deceit. Propaganda. You no go fit. They say he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. And that's true. I want everybody to remember that saying, no woman is in a man. You that came into this to look for money, to enrich your pocket, I want to tell you that your blood will be a source of income for some other people. Bet you. Your blood, people go use and make money as well. Because you know go use other people blood to shop. People, they go see use your blood shop. Believe me. I talk. If you go to the day we started with Simon Ever, waiting I talk, I am standing. I said I come to fight for my freedom. I no come to fight for Nnamdi Kanu. I no come to fight for Simon Ekpa. I come to fight for my freedom. Because the moment our problem is that we look at people. When you look at people, you want to please them. And when you want to please them, you lose track. That was why Simon said, I am not your friend. You are not coming to serve Simon. You are coming to serve Biafra. Because he knows that once he come here to do Darlene sister, that was why all of them that were calling him in the secret is sabotaging people behind. He disgraced them in the public. And that is why they are angry today. They all want to destroy what he built, but you know go fit. The only thing I need God to do is to free that man. If you like it, take everything away. Carry everything. Take your house. Take everything. Take the money where you don't thief. Someone will always start with nothing and they come to the conclusion. Biafra has been achieved. All we need now, push. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you are one of them that are looking for a way. Ever get in a account number. I don't get account number. I know they call, even if I have the opportunity or if I have the chance of calling the men on ground, I no go call them, tell them, they give me account to make I give you. I no go do am. Okay, only God boundary. If you can tell us about the Ghana, because it's what I saw on the news. It's what I saw the Ghanaians saying. They say he's building a dynasty. He's building a community in Ghana. But he didn't talk about himself. He's saying they built community for the Webendi Ghana. Is it not true? I didn't say anything that I didn't see. I say what I saw on the social media. From him himself, I listened to him. So that is our problem. Ijebe mmadụ emere ihe ị ga-enwe inwe too much. This man will one day rise up to buy our land. It is say people know they fear. When you hear Ghana must go, do you know what led to Ghana must go? They were too much in our communities, in our villages, giving birth to children, marrying our children, giving their daughters to us to marry. And then, even inside villages, the Ghanaians go enter, marry Igbo people. They stay there, but Igbo people go marry their own. So our people become scared that this thing go happen. They settle here finally. Nigeria tell you say now Kai I been a why may they come out. So now something deletes something. The man from Mail looking at him, the way he speaks good. He speaks like a nice person. I don't know him. I'm not fighting him. It's not my problem. But what I'm saying is this. Anything will go make people eye they shook for your body. Don't do it. Don't do it. He have a lot of properties in Ghana land. He should have built it. Like I said, if he build a state, if you like, make him build the whole Ghana, send a state. But once you don't enter Igbo name there, the Igbo community, Igbo this one, Ghanaians go verse now. So that's so it be. If na you self, Ghana man come your community, come buy very big land. I don't know how many acres they say it is. And they tell you we want build the Ghana community. Oh boy, you go begin to look at this one we want build Ghana community. We they save so one day go purchase us come off our land. And that is what they are saying on the social media. And the man will take their Ghana from them one day. Nothing like home. Are you telling me that if Biafra land is fully secured now, this man will be building that in Ghana? He will not be building in Ghana. But he is now building in Ghana because Biafra land is not secure. That is why he's building in Ghana. And that is why everybody must join hands, make we build our land. Nobody is special for this work. No pretend say it no concern you. Because if you say it don't concern you, it will concern you by force. And when it concern you by force, that one worse fast. You must wake up. I go stop this program here. I stop here. May God help us. May God help our men in the bush on the ground. May God help Simon Ekpa. May God help Nnamdi Kanu. Our men on ground that Simon don't joke with. Our men on ground, our military, PDF, that Simon Ekpa, do not gamble with it, do not joke with it. Are the people today, some non-individuals will call on their platforms and they tell them, I tell them, I tell them, that they're not giving you money. You see how we have gotten to zero because you want to make yourself important. But everything will end up in glory. Someone will come back. If not today, it will be tomorrow. Mazen Namdekan will come out. If he no come out today, he will come out tomorrow. May God help us. I will submit here. But in this freedom, I don't know what you come do. If you come look people, stop looking at people. Look at freedom. Start seeing freedom and stop seeing people. I beg you, try and like this video if you never like them. Make I stop here. They would.
Prayer. There is no room for sabotage. I am not fighting Biafra freedom with a clean eye. The thing I'm telling you people today, if you know you are going to occupy any position in the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, listen and pay attention. I don't have friend. I don't know anybody. I don't know you. You are not my friend. The only thing that we are doing brought us together is that you have volunteered to serve Biafra people in the homeland. If you become a problem, you will regret it. It is a call to serve Biafra people, not a call to serve Simon Ekpa. Not a call to build clique, not a call to form cabals in your various states.
Have mercy on we, Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.